In this video, let's talk about how you can crush it for 2020. If you are a person who wants to win, you are a person that you want to have a better 2020 for yourself, then check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I create new content about business, about investing, about personal finance, and ultimately the stock market. Because I just have one goal in mind. I just want you guys to use whatever tools that are available to help you reach your goals of financial freedom. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, smash that bell, and enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so 2019 is done. We're entering 2020. It's a new season. It's a new day. It's a new year. People always start the year so excited. People always start the year with so much resolutions. That's why you see a lot of people create New Year's resolutions. But the thing about resolutions, and you've seen me create so many videos about it, is that sometimes resolutions really don't happen. Meaning, when times of trouble happen, when life hits you, when work suddenly becomes the priority, all of those resolutions at the start of the year doesn't really pan out. That's why you see a lot of people who would go to the gym. You see a lot of people who have targets to get fit. They start those resolutions January. When Feb, March, April, May hit, they stop doing them. Because the thing about that, the technique, and this is something you can apply for both businesses, investing, life, your career, is this it. It's not about creating those grand goals. It's nice to create grand goals. I have goals. That's why I've been even saying it on the video. I want to have 100,000 subscribers. I want ultimately to have 1 million subscribers. Those are long-term goals. But it's not just about the long-term goals that will make you win. What will make you win is what you do on the day-to-day. What will make you win is what you do on the daily grind. So just to give YouTube as an example, I want to have 100,000 subscribers. But what am I doing to get that 100,000 subscribers? That's why I'm creating content as well. As much content as I can, because those are the things I can control. And for those who've been following me for quite some time, my metric really isn't the subscribers. My metric is the number of videos that I make. My goal is to make 10,000 videos here on YouTube, because I cannot control the subscriber count. I cannot control the view count. I can also not control the watch time. But what I do control is the number of videos that I create, because that's something that I can measure. That's something that's based on my effort. Stop trying to let everything else around you determine your happiness. Stop trying to determine what you can't. Stop trying to focus on what you can't control. Stop focusing on what you can control. In your fitness, stop looking at, I want to lose 100 pounds by the end of the year. Don't focus on that. Focus on how many minutes of exercise do you want to put into it. How much you deprive yourself of eating sugar, and that's how you will win. Winning is how you do it on the day-to-day. Winning isn't how you do it when you don't feel like it, and that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is you doing the things that you don't like to get something that you like in the end. Discipline is something that you're not in it to win for the first quarter. You're not in it to feel good for the first quarter, but you're in it to feel good and win to make the championship. And that's what differentiates people who win championships versus people who just do it one time, win one game, get 2 games, get 3 games. That's what differentiates the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons. Those that are crushing it over a stretched period of time, have the discipline, have the routine to actually do it. And here's the thing, discipline also is practice. Why am I saying this? What you do when no one is watching will spell the difference when everyone else is watching as well. What do I mean by this? Because you do your due diligence, you practice so hard, regardless if this is business, this is in your career. If you are someone who has to make a pitch for your business, you practice that presentation. You practice all of those objections. If you're the one investing in the stock market, you read those charts over and over and over, because what you do when no one else is watching will spell the difference when everyone else is watching as well. So you practice, because you know why Kobe Bryant is so amazing. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people also like him, but what makes him so good is this. When he was starting out, he would be the first one in the gym shooting. When he was about to retire, he was also the first one in the gym shooting. Why? Because if you practice so hard, that work ethic, that skill set, when everyone else, when you're in a crowd of 20,000, 30,000 people, it doesn't matter. The crowd becomes numb because you've done it over and over and over. And I'll say this over and over, practice does not make perfect. Practice just makes permanent, because you know it by heart. It becomes normal, it becomes so part of you. That's why comment below if you've attended the Stock Smarts sessions or any of the seminars that I've been to. I would always say this. The reason why I want you to do multiple trades over and over and over and over, quantity over quality, is because quantity produces quality. Because if you do it over and over and over, you notice that the stock market is all about emotions. Since the stock market is all about emotions, you know what happens when the stock market is all about emotions? If you have so much trades, it becomes a routine already. It becomes something that's routinary. It becomes something that's normal. Think about this, and I say this all the time. You don't become emotional when you brush your teeth. Why? Because you do it over and over. You do not become emotional when you turn on the lights when you enter the house. You don't become emotional when you start your car, because you do it over and over. It's a routine. It's something that's normal because it's a routine and it's something that's normal. It's something that looks like a transaction, and that's what I want you to have when it comes to the stock market. It has to come to a point that when you're investing in the stock market, it's just transactional. You're doing it not because it gives you an emotional high. And don't get me wrong, the stock market is so exciting. The stock market is so good. But when it comes to my trades, it's just a transaction for me. It's either I make money, I lose money. It's either I cut loss or I take profits. That's just it. Please remember this also. Don't ever give in to the lie that you're good in the stock market because you just keep making money. No, the best investors lose money. The best traders lose money, regardless if it's cut loss or paper loss. There's still a loss out there. Even Warren Buffett loses money, and that's normal. That's part of the game. Never give into the lie that it will always be a perfect game as well. Never give into the lie when you enter 2020 that it should be perfect, because if it's not perfect, it won't be a good year for you. That's not true. There will always be hiccups. There will always be problems. But what you do in the midst of those problems will spell the difference on how you actually win. What you do in the midst of hardship, what you do in the midst of when everyone else tells you you won't succeed, what you do when everyone else says that can't be done, you push through it. You do the math, you do the numbers, and that's how you start to win, and that's how you can actually do it as well. So ganun over and over, and I cannot stress this. I know, for those who've been watching and following me for quite some time, I've been talking about passion so much, but you need to have passion this 2020. Life is too short. There's people have ridiculed following your passion, but that's all I do. Everything that I do right now, it's all about passion. The reason why I get to do a lot of videos on YouTube, because I love it, and that's the only reason why I do the things that I do. I only do the things that I love. I only do the things that make me feel alive. No matter how hard it is, as long as I like it, I'll keep on doing it. I don't have to force myself to make a video. It's just something that's part of me. It's just something that I'm set. I'm hardwired to do it. If you do what you love, you will never work a single day in my life. And I'm not saying that because that's a quote. I'm not saying that just because a lot of famous people have said it. I'm saying that because that's a life that I live. I'm saying that because that's how I live my life. I'm saying that because it's true, it's real. Follow your passion. Do the things that you love. Do the things that make you feel alive. Because when you do the things that make you feel alive, money, it just becomes a target. It's not something. It's not a motivation for you, because you don't. That's why I said another video where I don't need to take vacations, because I don't need to escape anything. I'm not burned out in whatever things that I need to do, that I need to escape from it. I don't need to escape life, because I'm enjoying the day-to-day. This is my grind. This is my vacation. This is something that makes me feel alive. And if there's one thing that I would like to stress over and over, beyond financial freedom, beyond saving, beyond discipline, beyond having the grit, the grind, the hustle, is follow your dreams. Follow your passion. I know the people who watch my channel are 25 to 45 years old. Since you are in my age group, what they normally say also, in terms of your following, you will always attract people who are your age, who are 10 years younger and 10 years older. And when I look at my YouTube metrics, it's really that, 25 to 45 years old. I'm 36. Meaning, we're all young. Do not waste your life living someone else's dream. Do not waste your life just because you think this is safe, this is normal. Guess what? If you do what's normal, you will end up like everyone else normal. You will end up like everyone else broke. You will end up like everyone else average. You will end up like what everyone else is having. And the reason why this channel exists is because I want you to have a life that's above average, a life that makes a difference, a life that innovates, disrupts, a life that when everyone else is playing it safe, you're the one trying to do the opposite. You're the one living your life in the wide open spaces of what God has really planned for you. And you have to do it. You have to push for it. You have to live your dreams. You have to live a life of passion. You have to do the things that will allow you to win on a regular basis. And I guess that's it. This is just really me talking freely, no structure, and that's how it's been to the vlogs. If you notice it, people are saying that, but ganon, it seems it's unstructured because it's unscripted. Everything is raw. It's edited, chopped at times because sometimes it's too long. Sometimes there are parts that are lagging, but this is raw. It's unscripted. It's me not having any bullet points. I never make bullet points whenever I make videos. I never make scripts. This is as raw as it can be. This is just me sharing from this and this over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I hope you got something from all of this. I hope that you're disciplined enough to be able to do it. I hope that you forget the past, whatever mistakes that you had in 2019. Don't carry it over to 2020. I hope that you hustle on the day-to-day. That it's nice to have goals. It's nice to look at the macro, but it's winning is you doing it today, going into the trenches today, loving the process, pushing hard no matter how hard it becomes. Please know this. If you think 2019 is hard, 2020 doesn't change that day. But what should change is your attitude toward it. What should change is your ability to look beyond what you see in the government, ability to look beyond what you see in the macro, ability to look beyond your shortcomings, but you push through. Do not let what you see around you dictate how you will live your life. Do not let what you see around you dictate how you will win, because winners don't look at the outside. They look in and push through. They look in and fight. They look in and attack. They look in and disregard the noise. They look in and disregard the praise, and that's how you will win. You will win when you follow your passion. You will win when you follow and you proceed and you push through no matter how hard it is. No matter how hard it is. I want you guys to win. I just want you guys to do this over and over and over and over. And I don't know if people will even watch this video because it's not even about the stock market. By the way, please comment below if you reach this part of the video near the end already. Comment below if this is something that's helping you as well. But above and beyond money, I want you to get this, that this channel is never about money. It's always about freedom. It's always about you having the ability to live the life that you want. And I really believe for a lot of people, it's not just about learning how to budget and save, but it's also having the mental toughness to be able to proceed, to be able to do it. When your friends, the world is telling you can't do it, you have to know it inside that you can do it as well. So I guess that's it for now. If you want more types of videos like this, just me sharing raw, unadulterated, no numbers, no stocks, no nothing, just me sharing the things that the way I think, because I really believe that before you get to change your finances, you get to change the way you think first. You have to change the way you look at things. You have to change the way how you perceive things. You have to change the way how you react to certain things, because there are things that the rich do and think that majority of the population don't think that way as well. So I guess that's it for now. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that your 2020 will be massively better than your 2019. I hope that your 2020, that whatever you set forth to, even the Bible says whatever you put your hand to will prosper. I hope that happens this year. I hope that you hustle so hard that you get to see your dreams come to pass, that you do not wait for what happens, but you create the situation for it to actually happen as well, because winners don't wait for jackpots. They create the scenarios for those jackpots to happen. But when people look at it, they'll say, paano mo nagawa yun? But what you've known all along is that you've been doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I guess that's it for now. Marvin Germo, wishing you a happy new year, and I hope this video helps you. Play well, trade strong, play smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.